If you're a fan of the best-selling author Isabel Allende, you will no doubt enjoy her latest book titled A Long Petal of the Sea. It is like welcoming back an old friend. There's a familiarity with her writing. The setting is her beloved homeland, Chile, and she mined her own family history to write this novel about two people connected unwittingly by fate as they flee from Spain in the aftermath of the Civil War. There was too much pain, too much that was despicable in this war between brothers. Defeat had to be better than to continue killing and dying. Victor Dalmau, a medical student in his third year at Barcelona, went to the front at the height of the fighting to assist doctors. But it wasn't long before he started treating the wounded in his care and saving lives. Rosaire Bruguera, a piano prodigy, joined the household of distinguished music professor Louis Dalmau and fell passionately in love with his youngest son, Guillaume. Yet that wasn't enough to stop Guillaume from joining the hopeless Republican cause and going to the front, where he perished in the final days of the Civil War. As the reprisals began, thousands of former Republican sympathizers scaled the rugged Pyrenees looking for refuge in France, Victor and Rosaire among them. And amid all this suffering and chaos, Victor was hard-pressed to keep the promise he made to his dying brother to look after Rosaire and their newborn infant. No one wanted these leftist Spanish refugees until the poet Pablo Neruda, acting as emissary of the Chilean government, organized a rescue mission. Victor and Rosaire, forced into a marriage of convenience, were then granted legal passage aboard the Winnipeg to Chile. And this was the beginning of their epic 60-year-long saga as they built a new life for themselves, pretending to be husband and wife. A Long Petal of the Sea, the title of this novel, is the poetic name given to Chile by its most famous poet, Pablo Neruda. Their story, written in the third person and told by a dispassionate narrator, is a colorfully woven tapestry of life in Chile during the presidencies of Salvador Allende and General Pinochet. There are many interesting historic details probably gleaned from the author's family history. It is also the love story of Victor and Rosaire, who, forced to live together out of duty to a dying brother, learned anew about the power of love. This novel is beautifully written and enriched by many of Pablo Neruda's poems. Isabel Allende writes with such passion and has a huge following. This novel received 5-star ratings from 72% of Amazon reviewers, and I too give A Long Petal of the Sea 5 stars. Until next time, I'm Irene Concilia.